of humans ever, not in the game,
What the fuck?
right? Anyways.
I'm sorry. I've been fighting this boss for hours. Did I get a virus? So here's the plan. I'm going to go through chapter 3 of Deltarune, but whenever I get hit, I have to return to my last save point. Most of the time this is just what happens when you die anyway, but for the Tenna gaming section specifically, it actually causes a lot of problems, because there's no save points, and if you die, you just lose points and spawn with no progress loss. So I think it added some stress to these sections that would have been too easy without it, but it didn't affect me later where I'd run into some actual problems. The only exception I'm going to make is the Raw Ignite, who I'll just press retry on. Also, I'll just mention, there's some parts where Susie causes Rousey to get hit or take damage during the gaming sections, and I'm just gonna say don't count. I just have to make sure Chris doesn't get damaged as the other character I actually have control over. And another thing, I started a new save at the beginning of this chapter, so I can only use the gear that was given to me at the start of the chapter and any gear that I find during the chapter. I started off by interacting with the sofa and finding out you can just skip the entire opening scene of the game and go straight to the first game with Tenna. What? I restarted to get the save next to the sofa, so I didn't have to create a new character every time. But this happened. So I can just skip straight to it from here. What? Never mind. Okay. Oh, it's gone. No. Incredible. The key collecting part of the game was mostly easy. However, I did run into one problem. Yeah, that's the machine you make at chapter 1. However, I just started a new save and it didn't use the same machine that I had used on previous saves, so I had no clue what was wrong with it. I counted getting an answer wrong as a hit, so the key from the question statue was just locked for me. It was fine though, because there's plenty of keys. I decided to go with the one from the shop, the one that Lancer digs up, and the one that you can get from this dry cactus. Our first real problem was Elnina and Lenino, who had a fairly long fight with slightly difficult attacks, but the real problem was that they're so far into the run, and every time I got hit, I'd have to go all the way back there, which would take me like 10 minutes at least. The only thing tough about this fight is the fact that every time that I take a single hit, I have to go through all of this again. With upcoming fights, even though it'll be harder, I'll be able to retry them quicker. With this, I gotta go through all of this single time. Will Fab be the one to make it through this time? What? Okay, we need a new name this time. Fab didn't work out last time. Hahaha. Dude, we are the iconic trio of dick and ass. Let's not lose to regular enemies again, shall we? Oh! I was getting fed up with how long it was taking me to get back there, so I looked up a speed run to see if there was any faster way of getting to it. There is a way to get the Elena and Lenino fight way earlier that I just watched. Bob. If you go up to this, you just spam drink. You just suck up the entire oasis with a straw. You suck the water dry so I can get the hard. There's no way I got hit by the first hit. Bob, this is your fault. Apple. Come on. Okay, I genuinely think I need to get through these first 2 attacks, and then it'll be fine. The second version, without the hards, I can dodge around it instead of having to stay in the middle to avoid. Okay. Here, I can... Because they cancel each other's attacks out, I don't have to worry about it. Okay. That's probably the easiest attack. Oh, wait, this is a new variant. This is a new variant. Oh, wait, no, it's not actually. It's just easy. I can just go here. Okay, cool. Okay, this is what I was worried about. I'm so locked in right now. I think it's just the next attack. It's just... Okay. Do not throw here. Do not throw here. Shrink! Get upset about your divorce, please! Oh. Did it. Oh. How did I get an A rank? Oh, because I didn't get any TP. Okay. Also, I believe with this money, I can now buy the key. Do not throw here. Do not throw here. Nice. Sweet. That is the second key. Now I just need the third key. Rousey, you're ruining our run. Hello. Well, I have to redo that all over again because I get hit by a stray fireball. Let's see. And the way I'm not going to fail this is I'm going to just take it really careful. Do it one at a time. Prioritize dodging the fireballs. Anytime I see a fireball come on screen, that's my main priority, is to deal with it first. Okay, that's finally the first stage done. Give me that fucking boy. The armor I have on right now should be like what's like given. Yeah, it's like the chapter 2 armor. I want to get this. Gain more TP from bullets. This will be helpful because I don't have the Jester axe anymore. So she's gonna need more TP. I do not know if the lodestone stacks. I'm actually gonna look that up really quick. They do stack. Okay, they stack. Apparently, according to Reddit, they stack. I do not want to fight the wall caller. Okay, yeah. Once I stopped once I stopped stressing out about it, it wasn't actually that hard. Like the love attack. It was those 2 love attacks you need to dodge, and then it's fairly easy from there on out. With the first round beaten fairly easily, I was confident going into round 2. Man, I'm just Now I actually don't remember much about this whole area. I need Lancer for this. You know, on my first, 2 runs of this chapter, I didn't know that you could do that. So I just bought Lancer for 999 every time. Did anyone else do that? Did anyone else just buy Lancer for 999? Dude, if I get hit in the bomb room, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so upset. Right. This is a fight that we have to get into. I could just throw hands. Also, these are enemies that I really do not know how. I do not remember their attacks. Oh, it's this fucking. I don't really want to admit how much of a problem these Pippins caused me. I ended up practicing them for like 15 minutes. Their attacks are annoying and actually RNG. Okay, this is what I normally do. I know you do this. I know you do this. I know you do this. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Lucky one. What? Oh my god. Oh, the fuck is going on with my Susie? Why are there 2 Rouseys on my screen? Okay, we gotta be fucking careful right now. Chris, fucking run! Okay. I just realized there's a guaranteed fight. Okay, I have no practice of this, which is really not good, but let's try this again. No, damn it! I feel like this encounter would have been a lot easier if I had made use of a mechanic that lets you slow down the soul for precise movements. But that's something I just didn't make use of until way later for some reason. The combination between trying to get past this and having to redo the Pippins trio every time I failed ended up making this take like almost 2 hours. I've been practicing. No! Oh, the save point is so far back. Oh, one more. Wait. Oh shit, no, because I can spare on the same turn. Holy shit. In chapter 4, there's a way you can practice this. I've been practicing this so much. I'm nervous, I'm sweating. Okay, that bit's pretty tough. Glad I got past that. Susie, stop ruining it. Shut the fuck up. I can't believe I got that checkpoint. I'm so happy I fucking did it. Also, I can technically enter the S rank room now. I couldn't enter the S rank room last time because I got a fucking A even though I did it hitless. This is the part where I think is gonna get a lot easier because there's so many save points. Beforehand there was no save points, so I'd have to redo the whole thing again. The bonus round is completely free. There's almost no risk of taking damage besides a few easy attacks at the end. Why did you pick a different answer? Why do you feel the need to be different? But does anyone else think this part just goes on way too long? It's always my least favourite part of replaying this chapter. It's just kind of boring. Everything else was smooth sailing for a bit as all the enemies were avoidable, but I did stumble for a bit. Unfortunate. Ref! Thank you. Fuck. I seem to have made a mistake. No. Fuck. Do not enter the water cooler room this time. No fucking way. Do I count that as a hit? I count that as a hit. I count that as a hit. I'm going back to fucking Ribbit again. Holy fuck. Not the frogs. Okay. Flies are possible, but goddamn. Oh no. No. This is not good. I did not know there were 2 free fucking frog. What the fuck is this? Okay. Nice. What? Run the fuck away. No! Dude, what the fuck? They took out my Rousey so quickly. Why am I stuck in frog hell? Holy shit, I made it. Okay, I made it. We're out of frog hell. Alright. I wonder how long this will take me. Oh wait, this is a tough attack. What the fuck? Wait, this is really hard. In no way did I expect this boss to be as much of a roadblock as it was. The times I fought him before, I didn't realize how difficult his attacks were because the fight doesn't last that long and it's fine taking a few hits here and there, normally. But doing it hitless, I realized how difficult Rules was. Okay, I managed to mod my health bars to be like 1. I'm just trapped, I can't do anything there. Okay. You know what, I just need to remember, practice makes perfect, that's all. There is no RNG, there is a formula to everything. There are times when dodging in the wrong direction will just get you completely trapped by attacks, and you just can't do anything to get out. And like right there, I got trapped. I just got back from work, I'm already, first thing I'm doing is this. I'm so desperate to do this. Right? God, I am so ass at this game. I'm so bad at this game. However, I will be completely honest, I did make this a lot harder on myself. See, like when I was fighting the Shutter, I didn't use the mechanic to slow down the soul. This attack becomes way easier when you hold down the slow button for more precise movements. This was just a mechanic that I had never really used and would not use until way later when I was basically forced to. I didn't mind this boss before, I didn't think it was anything special, I didn't really care much about it. I swear to God, this boss is like fucking F-tier now. I've decided it's this try. I just decided it was this try. I will say though, this fight had a stress which no other fight in this chapter has, which was the fact that you get 0 breaks throughout the whole thing. The heart becomes another minigame which you have to win. Wanna know what happens if you take a break during this?
All you wins ever, not in the game.
What the fuck?
Right? Anyways.
I'm sorry, I've been fighting this boss for hours. Did I get a virus? I've been fighting this boss for 3 hours, I haven't seen that! Curse you, Toby Fox. Entering and ruining my boss fight. Taking off my headphones, give me a second. Did I just do it? I fucking did it. I fucking did it. This boss ended up taking 8 hours. 8 hours on Rule's card. The worst part is, it's not even half of the time I spent on the hardest boss in this run, which was not Tenna, but he was up next. I don't know if swinging on him is easier or if getting a score is easier, but it's probably getting a score, so that's what I'm gonna do for the time being. This attack is gonna be fucking dangerous, I swear. Never mind. Let's just keep banging 20 and doing this. Ah, unfortunate. Okay, this attack's gonna be a little rough, I can tell. Okay, now it's time to do some research. Okay, so from what I've seen, you just need to play as many mini games as possible, which makes sense. If I just defended, I'd be on 48, and I'm already winning. But if I just triple defended it first, then I'd have all the TP I'd ever need. Might be a plan. How did the fuck did I get hit on the ball minigame? I'm too excited, dude. I love this boss fight. This boss fight is so fun. And I'm not logged in. I'm so just excited to just try and do this boss no hit that I can't focus. This was easily my favourite challenge that this run had given me. I think Tenna was one of the best boss fights in Deltarune anyway, but being him hitless added this extra stress that I think the boss needed. My strategy for this boss was to gain as much TP as I could during Tenna's first 2 normal attacks, and then only play minigames for the rest of the fight. After the first 2 attacks, Tenna starts to become pretty difficult with his normal attacks, but if I just play minigame for the rest of the fight until I got 1000 points, I would never have to deal with them. Rosie, what are you doing there? No! Oh, I think I was at like 800 points. That was close. Why the fuck am I getting this close to being the final boss within like what? 20 minutes? And fucking Rule's card took me like 7 hours. No! It was this dumbass bull game that gets me. If I get close misses, I get extra score there. But it's like barely anything, but 102 points. That shooting minigame? Give me more of that. This one I don't like. This one I don't like. Although you can only get a set amount of points, but it is easy. I always take an easy one. That was a really good run. Damn. I really want more of that shooting minigame one. Shooting minigame one is really easy and it always gives me like 100 points. Halfway there. This is too much of a banger! Dude, you know the problem is? The music is too good. I get so hooked on this music. $112 from that one. Give me more of that, please. The fire one is catching me off guard more. We were on 900 points. We had 2 more turns left. I don't want to risk it with an attack. I'd much prefer to risk it with a minigame. If I did play a game, we'd be on 1,000 right now. But I'm not, yeah. Anyways. Okay. It was the final one! I wasn't ready for it! Okay, so if you pass 1,000, he will immediately do the attack. So if I'm on 980, I can guarantee it's time. Okay, so I don't need to be past 1,000 for it to happen. Oh, it leaves a little effect on the ground when it hits. Oh, that's rough. That's really mean. It is important to step away sometimes. Otherwise, if you just keep throwing yourself at it... Shit. Something I keep wondering is if this would be easier if I was using my analog stick. Every time I go to it, it just feels so uncomfortable, so I'm going back to the D-pad. I don't know. I always like I beat Sans and that with the joystick, so I just assumed it was the best way to do it. But this time, lock the fuck in. I pressed Y instead of the jump button! I pressed Y instead of the jump button! I needed to press, why did I do that? Nice. Okay, lock the fuck in. Go and take a break. Oh, so that I had to go outside, stare at the stars. Not because of like rage. I'm not angry. I'm having fun. It's not like Rules Carver is genuinely pissed off. I'm having fun. But wow, was that a lucky run. And I screwed it up in the end. And I just got so exhausted. I just got nervous. That's it. I got just got nervous and I wasn't thinking. That's my big problem. Just the nerves. I am letting myself get nervous when I do not need to. That is not a lot of TV, goddamn. Okay, lock the fucking time. Holy shit! And I did all this just to be faced with something far fucking worse. Tenna ended up taking me around 4 hours to beat, So half the time it took me to beat rules, which is crazy because Tenna is technically this chapter's final boss, since the night is a scripted loss. Speaking of the night, so I'm gonna save here. I might have to go back for some different items, but for now, let's just give it a try. Let's see how far we get on our first try. Dude, please don't attack us. We have 1 HP, I swear. You could go. Oh, I'm so scared. This is what the entire video has been leading up to. Okay. Right. Let's try that again. I have absolutely no clue how long this will take. I believe Root Buster does cost 50, yeah. So I'm not sure if I should be defending on all the rounds here. Oh, goddamn, that's around, so. 116 with Root Buster. Though I am getting a lot of root busters out of this. 121, okay. $22. I'm gonna defend with Raza here to get a bit of more FP. No. I made it quite far there though. I made it to Susie's beginning yap. You know what I've decided? I've decided this is gonna be the run. Shit. There's this anxiety feeling. I went into like a save editor and I made all my characters have 1 HP and there's some different kind of anxiety. Like, even though like beforehand when I had my max HP, I knew if I got hit once I'd reset. But having actually 1 HP is so much more nerve-wracking. I don't know why. Rose, get up! Lazy ass!
Oh, Rose is that's a Deltarune character?
Yeah. Why?
Can I look this character up? I looked up Rose and why is the search of those Rose smoking a blunt?
I was actually surprised how well things started off against the Knight. I was fairly consistently making it past the halfway mark of the boss. Still though, I knew I needed the best items I could get my hands on. So I went back and upgraded my gear and used the gumball machine to get attention max. It was essential, so I could do enough damage to end the fight early enough. At first I didn't know when to use it, but after a while it was clear the best time to use it was just at the start of the fight to get the Root Buster train going as soon as possible. And from then on I prioritised getting a Root Buster every single turn, even if I had to defend with both Chris and Razane. No! See, unlike Tenna, I have this like pit in my stomach that doesn't make me confident for this fight. My weekly video schedule is going to be so broken, isn't it? Even though it felt like it was off to a great start, I just wasn't making any progress. I'd learn new strategies to maximize TP gain, I'd find the most optimal times to hold my breath. I'd actually started using the button that slows down the soul so I could be more accurate with my movements. This might genuinely take me weeks. It might take me ages. I'm starting to have doubts. You don't understand how bad it is. Normally in the morning before work I lay because I really struggle to get up in the morning, right? So I lay around for like half an hour just watching YouTube. I woke up this morning and I got up and I turned my laptop on and I used whatever time I had left to play Deltarune and practice this hitless. But every time I would run into a single obstacle that I felt like I would never overcome. This attack. Dodging these blades while trying to stay within a circle that changes size and moves around, it just hurts my brain. Seriously, if it wasn't for this attack, I think I could have had this done in like 3 or 4 hours. It's not like I got there every time, but every time I did get there, I would lose almost immediately. Because if I have to do a turn after that, it's Jova. This is the attack. Where everything is decided. It's not the attack, but it's the one that always gets me. I need to be locked in. I need to be so locked in. I need to be like the most locked in anyone has ever been locked in right now. Okay, alright. No! It was right there. I did it. It's proof that it can happen. It's proof that it can happen. But after this, I just went back to failing over and over again. Hours later, it began to feel like a complete fluke. Right? Okay, so I've just died on the first attack 4 times in a row. I think it's time to call it a night. I was pretty obsessed with getting this done, and I would spend the entire day just dying to this boss over and over again, hitting my head against the wall, trying to get it to finally break. After 20 hours of me getting slowly more and more depressed, I finally decided to make a decision that was good for me. I gave up. Or I could give it one more try. It's unfortunate I lost the audio for my reaction to finally being this boss. I mean, it's not like I did some big scream or had some hype reaction or cried my eyes out. Just once that final slash appeared and the attack faded away, I just started giggling. I was a bit of an idiot, and I let this challenge get to me a lot. It stressed me out to an unhealthy degree, and it genuinely felt like it would never end. I mean, I had no clue when it would end, and by the end, I'd basically given up, and I'd convinced myself that I just wasn't good enough. I guess once it finally ended, I just realized how stupid it was. I really could have just taken a break from all this and returned once I felt like it, once I felt like I was ready. Nevertheless, though, I was proud of myself, and I'm proud of myself for making this video. Sometimes I come up with cool video ideas and then I just scrap them thinking it would be too hard to make a script or too hard to edit. So I was happy. I was happy that I stuck with it until the end, even if a break would have done me good. Will I do this for any of the other chapters? No,